What's up, B's and G's? How are you guys doing? So, it's nighttime, and there's a cooler in my kitchen. So that can mean one of two things. Those pesky fucking kids are back.
Another one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car!
Or, I'm overnight mashing. No, pesky kids aren't back, so I'm overnight mashing. What are we making? Well, in here, oh Jesus. See that? Boop. That is my broth, if you want to call it broth, from Autumn Leaves. The autumn leaf brown. So that's what we're making. So we're going to be mashing that tonight, and then in the morning I'll be brewing that up and shooting video of that. Ooh, I gotta go turn off some water. Hold on a second. No, I don't have to turn off water yet. So we'll be brewing that tonight, mashing tonight, boiling that up tomorrow, and then we'll also be doing the curry tomorrow. So let's see. Want to take a look at the crush? Hold on a second. Now I need to turn off the water. Jesus. All right, check out the crush. So, look at that. I know SJ's had an issue with that Captain Crush. I think Tyler has said so too. I'm having no problems with mine. Maybe I got lucky. I don't know. Maybe I got lucky, but that thing's a monster. It's a freaking beast. So, we're going to be mashing that in. I'm going to get the water, the strike water heated up. And then we'll just chuck some blankets on it, chuck some sweatshirts and a couple different things to keep it toasty and warm. I mash in a little bit higher and thinner. So I typically use like a 1.5 to 1 ratio, just to keep it a little bit of a thinner mash. Because the mash will tend to glob up a little bit. So, I'm going to heat the strike water up, I'm going to dough in, go to bed, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning when we start the sparge, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Good night, B's and G's. I'll catch you tomorrow. Alright, so I lied. I'm going to quickly check in right now. So we are doughed in. We are at about 158, 160. So I typically start at 160 and I just let it fall till the morning. It never sits in the danger zone, so there's never any issue of bacteria and whatnot. It never sits below 140. It never sits below 140 for longer than time would take for bacteria to form. So it's always totally fine. But the other thing that I do to speed up time in the morning is I do this. I use my immersion circulator set to sparge temp, and I let this run all night. So when I wake up in the morning, the sparge water is already heated and ready to go. So you're pretty much just boop, swapping water for wort, and just you're on your way. But yeah, this thing is an awesome. Look for a future mini Herms build with my other immersion circulator and a cooler top in the future. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up and get this cracking in the morning. Good night, B's and G's. Good morning, B's and G's. How are we guys doing this morning? Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Let's see. So, I'm boiling right now, as you can see. Yeah, overnight mash worked a treat like it usually does. I collected 6.5 gallons. I just pulled off my pre-boil sample, and I've now measured temp. Here, I'll go show you. let's see, here we go. There it is. So, measured my pre-boil. I'm looking at 1040. Let's see if it stops. Watch it spin. Somewhere. Come on, you pig. Where are you, motherfucker? Anyway. Yeah, so we were right around 1040. And, ooh, radiator. I adjusted for the temp, and I'm at 1055. So I wanted to be 1054. I'm pretty happy with that. So, you can see we're just kind of chugging along right now. But what I'll do is I'll come back to y'all when we have hot break and we finally have our first drop. The first drop is, let's see, 3/4 of an ounce of nugget and 1/4 ounce of Calypso. I was short, so I mean I'm forever short. But yeah, so I just supplemented with a little bit of cluster, and then the 15-minute drop is Willamette, because I had no EKG. I know there's no way to replace EKG, but Willamette's going to be close, I think. So this one's, I should have checked the freezer before I actually started this beer, but I wanted to get it cracking. I've also, what I'll do is I'll show y'all when I drop this. This is the leaf broth. I'm going back and forth as to whether, I've got 2 of these jars. I'm deciding whether or not I want to drop one at 60 with the first edition and let that just play through the whole thing, or do both at 15. I'm not sure yet. Kind of a game time decision, I reckon. So anyway, I'll come back to y'all when I finally have a decision and I can make my first hop drop. All right. See you soon. So they say a watched pot never boils. I ain't fucking kidding. Jesus Christ, I've been sitting over this thing waiting for it to fucking break. The hot break is nigh. But when? Jesus. I don't know. I was bored. Talk to y'all later.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Alright, we're gonna do this one-handed. Ugh. So, this could go pear-shaped real quick. Alright. Boop. 60-minute drop. Nuggets in clusters. Bonne chance, les enfants. And that's how we do a hop drop here. Alright. Timer set. I will be back in 45 minutes. Time to go get some coffee. So as I'm brewing a brown, I figured I would take the time while I'm waiting around and review a brown. Oh, the lighting is terrible, but you can see by the red electrical tape. It's a Brown Warrior. It's from Larmo 22. So, I'm going to pause this, crack the beer, pour it, and then I'll be right back. And we'll talk about this brown while I make that brown. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. So, sorry, as Paul would say, sorry for the bogan barware, Larry. It's what I had out here in the garage. Getting a lot of citrus off of this, but I can't place what kind of citrus. So hold on, let me take a sip. I still can't tell. It's sweet and malty, and there's definitely some resiny pininess, and I'm not sure if that's the Warrior or not. Go away, phone. It's kind of got a sweet tart, Smarties kind of flavor to it. Really odd that it does, but to me it feels like it does. I think it's probably a little too cold, so I want to let this warm up a little bit more. It's a beautiful beer. I mean, I hope my brown comes out looking like this, because this thing is fucking gorgeous. And it smells and tastes amazing. I'm just having a hard time placing exactly what it is that I'm tasting. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple more minutes. Now I'm going to go double check what the hell's going on over here with this fucking thing, and I'll be right back. Alright, peace. Okay, so I'm back. I'm definitely getting malty. Now that I've kind of sat here and chewed it for a while. It's really getting malty, and I think the citrus that I'm getting is sort of a nondescript pith, kind of, sorry the light is so shit, sort of like a nondescript pith. It's not like it's grapefruit or lemon or lime or orange. It's just kind of a citrusy note all the way. I think that's exactly what it is, though, for me now. It's a really good fucking beer, Larry. It's fucking awesome. So I'm kind of, I mean, in that giant box, I was hoping that there might have been another one tucked in there. Maybe that's the mystery beer? A boy can dream, I guess. So, cheers. Cheers, Larry. That box is a freaking treasure trove, and I cannot wait for more of these. So, thank you, sir. You are a freaking amazing dude. I am going to get back to this boil, get this shit done. But, Larry, cheers, man. This was fucking brilliant. Thanks, bud. Okay, so while we're waiting for the 15-minute drop to show up, I'm going to crush the grains for batch number 2 today, or this morning. So, let's pop this around. Oh my god, the shitty camera angle. Ugh, the light is awful. Fuck that. Best laid plans of mice and men. Well, fuck it. We're going to crush this grain. Turn around, you bitch. Whoop. Which is 9 pounds. 9 pounds of 6-row. So, I'm going to crush 9 pounds of 6-row, get that ready. I've got the other addition for that mash going right now in the kitchen. So, that's basically 4 pounds of jasmine rice. So, so the jasmine rice is getting ready to go. This is going to start crushing, where I'll be chilling very soon, and I can start batch number 2. And it is only, I don't have my watch on. I don't even know why I looked at my fucking wrist, but force of fucking habit, I guess. It's actually only about 20 past 9. So, not too bad to be starting your second batch at almost 9:30, 10 o'clock by the time it's done. So, anyway, onwards and upwards. I'll catch y'all later. Bye. Alright, y'all. So, 15 minutes edition. 15-minute edition, not 15 minutes. I don't go shopping at Walmarts. Anyway, excuse me. So, 15-minute edition, which is Whirlflock, yeast nutrient, motherfucker, and Willamette. Smells fucking gorgeous. So we're gonna chuck this in. Doop. Bam, in. We don't need no stinking boilovers. Now, we're also going to add... Ugh. There we go, this. I decided I'm doing 1 jar of the leaf broth. It was a little tannic, and I didn't want this to be overly tannic from that. So here we go. 1 650 ml jar of leaf broth. And that smells exactly like a leaf pile. Fucking awesome. Yeah. Mushrooms. I can totally smell the mushrooms. Just kind of malty, mushroomy, resiny goodness. Even just from this, I can tell straight away. Good Christ, that's going to be awesome. I hope. It might suck, but what are you going to do? Alright, you're looking at a pot instead of my face, which is probably better. Alright, I'll be back later. Alright, so we're done with boil number 1. Yeah, easy peasy. So time to start cooling down. With the water being as cold as it is right now, I reckon this will cool down pretty fucking quickly. So, yeah, I'll hit you back up when we get to mash number 2. Alright. Alright. Autumn Leaves is done. We're just gonna hit it with the boom. So, bam. We're gonna give that, excuse me, a couple seconds of pure O2, and then we're gonna pitch. And I'm gonna try this bad boy out today. Oh, is that backwards for you? Well, I'll flip it around if it is. But I'm gonna try the old Mangrove Jack. See how that goes. See how that do. That should be enough O2. So yeah, I'm gonna pitch this, tuck it into the fermentation chamber, and go back and check out what's going on with batch number 2. So, easy peasy, fresh and greasy this day. Alright, see you soon. What's up, B's and G's? So, mash 1 is done. Like you saw that. I pitched the yeast and whatnot. Mash 2 is underway. It's been going on now. I cereal mashed, so I've added the rice. So I kind of do a like a step mash, basically. Use the rice to raise up the temp to the next step. So it's set there now. It's at 152, 151 actually, but close enough for government work. So it's sitting there. It's going to be in there for a little bit longer. I didn't shoot any of the doughing in or dumping the rice in. I mean, I need both hands. I don't have a tripod, so, well, I do, but I'm just too lazy. Let's see what else. So boil should be happening here pretty soon. I'll show some hop drops, the 60, and then my 15-minute edition is kind of all the fun, funky shit that goes into this beer. So I'll show that drop when I get to it. Ran out of gas, so I had to go and get some gas, but that shit kind of happens. I actually was able to pull off enough from the first batch to have enough for a really small batch that I'm going to fuck around with. I'll probably pull out maybe 8 bottles, but fuck it, it's a little extra just for doing the day. So I guess I get 3 beers in one day today. So it's now 11 something, so almost onto the boil for batch number 2, so all in all pretty quick day, I guess it is. So anyway, I'll catch y'all later on when we start doing some hop drops. Alright, later. Jesus, I can't find good fucking light here without being either in the dark or in the full fucking sun. Jesus, fuck. Anyway, so, hot break, batch number 2. Here we see it. Doop. Look at that. Well, you can't really because of the in steam. Go away, steam. Hot break. Batch number 2. Okay. So, this right there, we'll put right here, is quarter ounce of Super Alpha. I don't want this to be a super bitter beer, and this has been fucking me every single time I make this beer, where the bitterness is just there, and I think it's this Super Alpha. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it down even more, and let's hope this time it works. It's not as bitter as it has been in the past. So, ready, quarter ounce, go! And boil over averted. Kind of tough to do this shit one-handed. Like a one-handed paper hanger. Alright. So, we'll be back in 45 minutes when we start adding the fun shit. Alright, laters. Alright, B's and G's. 15-minute edition. Here we go. So, what we have right here in this little sachet is Thai long pepper, kaffir lime leaves, saffron, lemongrass. What else did I have? Coriander seed. Yeah, that's about it. So this is essence of curry, basically. All of the flavors that you get in a curry beer, or in a curry, I should say, chucked in, boop, right now, to infuse. So when I say it's a curry beer, I'm not putting, whoa, holy Christ, I'm not putting, sorry, my fucking phone shut off. So when I say it's a curry beer, I don't actually mean that I'm putting curry spice in there, or curry yellow, red, green, whatever in there. I'm actually putting the essence of a curry. So the flavors that you would pull out of there. So, yeah, saffron, kaffir lime leaves, you heard the list. And then finally we got some Whirlflock, yeast nutrient. Said it right this time. Alright, so we've got 10 more minutes till we are just about done. So, I don't know if you want to see the 5-minute drop, but what the fuck. We've come this far. We'll do a 5-minute drop. Later. Alright, B's and G's. Last beer of the day. Hitting it with the boom. And I just went through my bottle. I guess we're done. That's it. I got the O2 all over that bad boy. Doop. Let's come over here. See how this is doing. Prison window, sorry. Off. Ugh. Oh, look at this. 2112. There's a lot more 2112 than I feel like I need, but we're going to use it. Because I don't want to split it. So, let's, how are we going to do this? Alright, we're going to do it like this. Sorry. What you're hearing clanging around right there is the test batch that I was able to make today. I'm gonna pause you and put you down. Hold on a second while I move this and get this magnet out of the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that was the test batch. I kinda sneaky Pete did a third batch today, because I have all the time in the world, with the runnings from the autumn leaves, the nut brown. So I took runnings from that, boosted it a little bit with some DME, and then used up some ancient yeast that I wanted to get rid of. And fucked around with a little bit too, but I'm not going to talk about that, because if it turns out like shit, I don't want anyone knowing what I did. And if it turns out great, then I'll talk about it later on. But, so, 2117, going into the bucket. Bon chance, les enfants. And that's it. That is triple batch brew day at Fuck It, Let's Brew It. Later, y'all.
The fuck you talking about?